Okay, we live. Let me hit my intro. Hold on. How you? Is that? Is it playing? It should be playing. But we here though. We on deck, man. Yo, y'all already with this Reed Dollar shit, man. Hold on. All right, man. What's good, y'all? Y'all can hear me? We good on the audio? Want to make sure the audio good. Um, Loc 121. What's going on? Mola Soul TV. What's the word? All right, cool. Just had to get my guy Diligent intro in real quick. Shout out to him. I was trying to do the whole play full song shit, but that shit, I got a copyright strike on one of my lives. The live that I did where I played this whole record, and niggas copyright strike my shit. No monetization, so nah, we not doing that no more. You feel me? I give a clip of the intro, and then, that's how we go from there. But, shout out my guy for even sponsoring the channel. You feel me? Make sure I go check out all his music under 8 a.m., all streaming platforms. You know what I mean? But, yeah, we about to get into it, man. We got some things to talk about. We're going to talk about what happened with the Angry Fan group today. And, the group on Facebook. And we're going to talk about this King of the Dot event. So, strap in. We here. How y'all doing today, though? What's the word? Oh, Lock. Okay, Lock. I got you. Lock 121. Oh, I do got you on Facebook. Yeah. I forgot. Yup. I do got you on the book. That's a fact. Give me a second. I want to share out the link and everything. Make sure we good. Get a couple people in here. Make sure I get the likes up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. You feel me? Just sharing out the link to social media and everything, and then we're gonna get started. You feel me? We got a few things to talk about. This not gonna be one of the long joints. Pause. But this we gonna talk about a couple things. I'll probably be here, I guess maybe a half hour, 40 minutes, I'm assuming. Just give me 1 second. Yo, I think I got the best quality in terms of battle rap. In terms of like everybody who's streaming, like niggas is going from their phones. You got niggas streaming from their webcam computers and they webcams is trash. Like, what are we doing, man? Crisp audio, no lag, no buffering, crisp picture. Y'all can see every little bump on my ugly face. Like, I'm out here, man. I am out here in full effect. You know what's crazy? This Bobby Smurder thing, we could talk about that too. Give me a second, y'all. Let me get right to y'all. Like I said, I'm just posting this link. Let people join in. I be doing Facebook Lives every once in a while, but this YouTube shit gonna be my main. This gonna be my main thing. Piper Boy and Black got them good. Black joint is good, but Black don't go live. Black don't go live. His joint be all pre-recorded and edited, and even the other guy, I think he probably go live from like a phone or something. His joint don't look like he actually go live like on some professional shit. And everybody got a different way to do their shit. Like you got some people who they go live and they hold you be seeing the mic in front of them and shit like that. I ain't want to do that. I needed a way where I could go live. Y'all could see everything. Let me ramble and talk my shit, and y'all can hear me loud and clear. You feel what I'm saying? So, but shout out to everybody in the building. We got a lot of viewers here. Make sure y'all like. Exit out the chat, please, and go hit that like button. I need to crack these algorithms. I need to get this movement to where it need to be seen. You feel me? KD55, what's up? Smoke was good. Low key. Saunders, what's the word? Saunders, if you call me B City one more time, I will have I will sick Adi Boom on you. I will have Adi Boom report your page. You feel me? Sometimes in the car he used the phone, but in the crib his shit high quality. But yeah, man. So let's talk. First of all, I got something else we can talk about too, man. Bobby Shmurda, bad parole meeting. Your man's gonna be in there to the end of next year, December 2021. Man, oh man, I'm so disappointed about that. You understand? I know when it comes to plea agreements and shit like that, a deal's a deal. But my thing is this, man. It's COVID going on. I don't believe that Bobby got locked up for no violent shit. I'm not 100% certain. I'd have to read up on his exact case and shit. But if he didn't get locked up on no violent shit, it would be like, yo, might as well let the nigga go early. It's COVID going on. People want to go home to their families and shit like that. But I also read up that there was points. They said he racked up 11 different violations during his time being locked up. He had he got caught with drugs. He got caught with a shank on him. When I read that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not surprised this meeting went bad. They nope, you got to do this whole stretch. It's over. You feel what I'm saying? So he got a whole nother year and some change, man. And I was looking forward to him coming home. You got this bozo, rainbow head nigga coming home, telling on the whole world and shit like that. And the dude who actually stood up, didn't tell, actually took extra time so him and his man could come home at the same time. He has to suffer and stay in there longer. You understand what I'm saying? It's just crazy how the world works. You feel what I'm saying? But free Bobby, man, free Bobby. I'm definitely hyped to see what he brings to the table when he gets home. During they bid, we did happen to get music from them in some ways. We did get the Bobby feature on Snitch nigga record. You feel me? Which I'm pretty sure he regrets at this point. And we got Rowdy that dropped the fire verse on the Pop Smoke joint. I thought that verse was tough. To give us that from the pen, I'm like, oh yeah, when he come home, it's gonna be lit. You feel what I'm saying? So he already knew he didn't get caught himself, but he had convos about some violent shit. I think it was a RICO case. Okay. You a troll? What you mean I'm a troll? So yeah, the next topic, man, this Angry Fan group got deleted from Facebook. I have been seeing little posts inside the group as of recent that niggas been reporting it and just getting unnecessary traction to the group in terms of reporting shit that's going on and shit like that. And Caps kept saying yo, I'm getting flags from Facebook. They about to delete the group, etc., etc. And then lo and behold, today, it's gone. You feel me? I had a bunch of classic posts in that group. I had this is a funny thing, right? I be lurking when it comes to Facebook. There's times I won't be posting nothing. I'll just be scrolling my shit, and I'll see I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'll see a post that I know is gonna go left. Somebody tagged somebody and said some disrespectful shit. I click the notification so I could read the comments as they come. And sometimes I'll even save the post so I can go back later and read all the comments and just be laughing and shit like that. Cause some of the shit going on in there was drama central. Don't get it twisted. It was a hefty battle rap convo in there, but a lot of the shit that was going on past battle rap in there was crazy. Niggas was in that group going wow. Diligent, what up? What's going on? But yeah, man. You know, I told niggas not to add Adi Boom to the group, man. That's how your shit get reported. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, y'all should have kept him out the group, not let him in. And they just made a backup one. So if you got me on Facebook, hit me and I'll see if I could get y'all added into the new one that they just made. You feel me? But like that I was mad. I was mad as hell. You feel me? Like that group, and I didn't really participate heavy in the group. Like I would chime in every once in a while, but that was still a legendary group. Like whether you went there for battle rap talk or whether you went there for bullshit, that group was like vital to the culture. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy because now you look like unbiased group is. I don't think the group is gone, but I'm pretty sure it's inactive at this point. Angry Fan group is gone. It's like what popping groups are there left? I know BRC is like it's still post heavy. I don't know if it's super active. You feel what I'm saying? But I know it's still a lot of stuff going on in there. So but shout out to everybody, man. 26 viewers in here. Let's get the likes up. Get the likes up, please. Go outside the chat if you can and hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. AFM used to be like Safari. Niggas joked on the dead member and the jokes come up annually. Yeah. I remember wasn't that where that shit happened with Nunu? Where the nigga posted something like he was waiting outside her job or some shit. That was crazy. Like the way that niggas was doing like that kind of weird shit and then going in the group like. And one thing I would say, the way Caps be wilding, you can't blame him for some of that shit, but it's like I feel like Caps puts like a certain level of influence into some of the shit that people do. So it's like when Caps used to really like go the extra mile on people, the fans would take it even further and do wild shit like the shit that happened with Nunu Nails. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like it just made for somewhat of a dangerous platform, man. Niggas gotta know, like, if you're gonna do this internet trolling shit, keep it to the internet. Like, when you get to a point where you stalking people at work and shit like that, like, do y'all not know that she worked at, like, a check cashing place? Like, shit like that deals with, like, money and shit, like, you can catch a serious charge for that. Like, I think that's an automatic felony. When it comes to, stalking people is one thing, but at their place of business, and their place of business deals with money, like, they can make a case and say, like, you're probably trying to rob the place and shit like that. Like, you're monitoring when they're opening up and shit like that. Like, that ain't nothing to do no internet trolling with. You understand what I'm saying? So, niggas be bugged out. But, sad as hell that group got deleted, but I already know, niggas done got the other one started already. Niggas already posting in there, so this group just gonna get even more lit. You understand what I'm saying? But niggas just gotta calm down. Another thing niggas gotta remember too, keep that cursing shit to a minimum. Because even me, there was a point, I got into a back and forth with somebody on a post. It was like one of them viral posts. And they flagged my page. I think I might have said something crazy to them and they flagged my page. After they flagged me, Facebook somehow did some auto search shit. Alright, I got banned for like an hour, right? I come off the hour ban. I go to try to post again. I'm banned again for I think it was 6 hours. And I'm banned again. 12 hours. Get off that, banned again for a day. Get off that, banned again for a week. Get off that, banned again for a month. And what kept coming up each time was old posts. So like, let's say if I had like a post from like 2012 where I posted, and in the post itself, I said like the F word, not F-U-C-K, but the other F word. If I said that, it would automatically flag my shit. So I literally had to do a search on my page, find every post that had like a curse word or something like that in there, or something that's like really sensitive like that. And I had to either delete the post. I ain't gonna lie, if the post was lit, all I did was change the letters. Like, I replace all of my vowels with X's. You feel me? So it's like if you say fuck, then it's FXCK. When I type shit, I put SHXT. Like, you know, that way it can't really track because I'm going to say what I want to say. I don't care about none of these internet rules, all that censoring and shit they trying to do because it's unnecessary. You understand? Like, I recently just got flagged on Twitter for using the word nigga. Like, so now I got to put an X in place of the I too. Like, come on, man. That's all that shit is unnecessary. All that shit is unnecessary. You feel me? Like, I don't care about, you know, all they trying to basically make the internet a safe, like, family friend zone and shit like that. But that ain't, nah, that ain't how you do that. That ain't how you do that. You understand? If you want to do that, give kids their own separate pockets on these things. Like, don't just start trying to delete everybody that's already there or trying to flag everybody that's already there for speaking in adult language when they're fucking adults. You understand what I'm saying? Like, remember at one point there wasn't no kids on Facebook. You had to go to certain schools, you had to be in college, etc., etc., and then you should not be 12 or 13 years old with a Facebook page anyway. Like, get your ass to school. Go learn something. Like, you feel me? So, that's just how I feel about that. Shout out to Caps, though. You feel me? He gonna get that group back rocking and shit. But that whole internet censorship is a whole nother conversation in itself, man. I have to do a whole live on that. You feel me? But, King of the Dot Grand Prix. You feel me? They had a tournament this past weekend. It was Sunday. They actually had the face-off Saturday, which I missed. But Sunday was the big day. They had the tournament. Now, it was the Western bracket, right? They had Lush One hosting. The judges, I'm not familiar with the judges. I'm only familiar with one, and that's Kotd. And even him, I only know from like seeing his stuff on Twitter. I haven't like watched his blog, so I'm not hip to how credible he might actually be. I watched. Here's the thing. I only caught two of the battles, right? I watched Saint versus RX. I was just in time for that. Like, literally, I had just finished eating, and then I turned my Twitch on, and that battle was starting up. So I caught that battle. Cool battle. RX could have been way better. She just wasn't fully prepared. You know, she had a couple of spots where she had one spot where she choked, a couple of other spots where she was like stumbling and shit. It was a clear 3-0 for Saint. Like, it was nothing to debate in that battle. Like, RX just wasn't ready. She had a couple of, you know, dope bars here and there, but Saint was just on her, just wilding. Like, he bring that young nigga energy, just, you know, going crazy. Some people even saying they want to see Saint versus Chess. That would be a hell of a matchup, but I do feel like Saint might just need to get a little bit more experience, because I did feel like there was a couple of places he could have tightened up just in terms of like his delivery and everything. But I do think down the line him and Chess would be a dope matchup to happen. So, you know, but he won that battle in my book, like 3-0. I'm pretty sure. The judges gave it to him, and that was the first one I caught, and then I happened to catch the main event. Man, oh man, the main event, the battle that everybody is talking about, the battle where judging is just so controversial. Disaster versus Frack. Oh my god. Now, it was a good battle, right? It was a good battle. Me personally, I had Frack with the Gentleman's 30. The first round, Diz was cool the first round. I felt like Diz was doing, like, he was rapping, but he wasn't really saying much. Like, he had probably like one or two good moments in the first, whereas Frack was going off like the entire first round. You understand what I'm saying? One of the things is like they contrast when you watch the battle. So when I say contrast, it's like Diz is loud. He's aggressive. He's flowing. He just goes and doesn't really stop too much. Whereas Frack is like the complete opposite. He's laid back. He doesn't have aggression. He does have decent delivery, which I still think he needs to improve on, but he still had better material. You understand? Like, he still had better punches. He even had some haymakers in there that people didn't react to that I was like, what? Y'all didn't catch? Like, it was a whole bunch of shit that I felt like people wasn't catching, but I gave him the first round. If you want to say edge or whatever, I personally felt the first round was clear. I thought the first round was clear. I rock with this heavy, but I just didn't feel like he really did nothing in the first. Like, his first was just like, this is okay. But, you know, what Frack did for me just overpowered the first. You feel me? Second round. Clear as day for me. Clear as day. Frack got Diz out of there at that second round. That whole shit with the paper, legendary. Immediately. Like, that's in the books. One of the greatest joints ever. You understand? Like, pulling out the graph. I bought the paper to show you a graph. I pulled out another one because I knew you were ripping in half. Like, that was retarded. That was incredible. And then the funny thing is, I'm hearing he had a third one just in case. Like, yo, how do you not comment that right there? Yeah. That's very witty. When it comes down to props, right? It's effective because even though it's a prop, you know, it's really just a piece of paper. It's still rapping involved because you have to say the whole, yo, I bought it on the paper. I showed you a graph. Suppose he didn't rip it. Then it's like, what was going to be your next bar after that? But the fact that Diz went for the bait and then you was able to pull the paper out and still say, yo, I bought another one because I knew you were ripping it in half. Like, that was incredible. That took skill to pull off. And I would ask Frack, like, if Diz would have ripped up the second one, what would have been the bar for the third? Like, I would have wanted to know that. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that was a GOAT moment from Frack. Like, Frack could really, like, chill and just sit down for a while and just, like, relish in having one of this year's top battle rap moments. Like, that to me is damn near on the level of like the John Jack Boy. Like, it's up there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's definitely a highlight for 2020. Second round, this second round was actually good. I forgot to mention that. I thought his second round was better than his first. Like, way better than his first. You understand? But to me, it just still wasn't enough. And then Frack, to me, clearly got the third round. You understand? So I don't get how the judges voted against that. Like, that makes no sense to me. You feel me? And it's crazy because we just went through our own situation. You know, if y'all seen one of my previous lives, I spoke on it, the Trap vs. We Go Hard Unity event, where Knowledge to God and NHB Mills, you know, they voted for presidential dubs over Nice, and Nice clearly beat him. You understand? Like, everybody I was talking to that was at the event, literally everybody else said Nice beat presidential dubs, but, you know, Knowledge and Mills, you know, decided to vote against. And it's like, I think it just brings into question people's judging abilities, because this is the thing, right? We can always go to the conversation of, yo, how did niggas agree to these judges? How did these judges get picked, et cetera, et cetera? For me, I look at it like this. I feel like when you bring certain battlers to the table, right, all they're gonna do is expose the judges, because if a battler clearly wins the battle and the judges pick otherwise, that's going to fall on the judges. Like, that's who's going to get the brunt of the bullshit, because it's just like, yo, forget the league, forget the host, forget everybody else there. It comes down to the decision of the judges. So when you have a guy like Frack, who clearly beats Diz, and people are going against that, like, you have to have the judges explain. When judges explain and they're not making any bit of sense. Now, I know they were trying to say, like, yo, battles in the building are completely different from watching battles at home. While that is true, the decision shouldn't, like, it shouldn't be too big of a difference when it comes to judging. It just shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be different, because when you're judging, you have to pay more attention to skill set. You have to pay more attention to content and everything that's around it. You have to pay attention to the aggression. You have to pay attention to the preparedness and all of these different things. So even if, right, let's say your decision does go against what the public is saying, the public at home, it should still be a way to where when you explain your decision, the people understand it. And if they don't understand it, then I feel like there's an issue there. Because while, like I said, I've seen battles in person, right? Only a few. And might have felt different when I watched it on camera. But at the same time, it's not vastly different. Like, there might have been a round or certain segments that, like, I didn't catch in the building, and then when I caught it on cam, it's like, okay, it might sway a little bit different, but it's never been an entire battle. Like, you can't go from Diz 2-1 or 3-0 in the building to Frack 3-0. You can't do that. It doesn't make sense for me. There's no way logically you can make it make sense, even with the contrast of watching the battle in the building and watching the battle at home. I can't get that. You understand what I'm saying? So, that was definitely a bad call on the judge's part. I watched Organics live on Twitch today. He wanted to address all the controversy and everything. He decided that he's still going to keep the decision, which I can't be mad at. You understand? He also said he's not going to overturn it, because what happens later down the line? You understand, when other situations are happening where judges make calls that, the people feel like might not be good, and then you get home, you thinking you won the battle, and then Organic is home the next day saying, hey, I have to overturn the decision. Like, imagine this would have to happen at multiple instances throughout the tournament. So the only thing you can really do as a league owner is work to try to make it improve on the next time. You understand? So that's what Organic said he's going to be doing. He has a list. He has like a list of criteria for the judges that the judges should abide by when judging the battle. And also, the judges are going to be ranked in terms of how their judging was. So it's like, after they judge the battle and they give their explanations, the fans get to judge how they felt the judges were in their explanation for what they picked. So, I think that's really a good idea, because not only do you get to filter out like who's a good judge and a bad judge, but you get to hear this from the fans. Like, in their response to the judges, it's going to be like a 2K rating, damn near. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the fans are going to be able to vote and let King of the Dot know, yo, this is who we feeling as a judge, this is who we not feeling. And I do think they should break it down into certain categories, like, hey, did this judge show biasness? Does this judge show knowledge of content? Do they show knowledge of battle rap? Because remember, battle rap is not all bars. And we got to stop that. Battle rap is not just bars. It's also performance. It's also preparation, comfortability. Because there's times where I see battlers on stage They got their eyes closed, like they're just trying their hardest to remember their material, and that to me is a sign of lack of preparation. You know what I mean? Like, even if you don't choke or stumble through it, it still shows that you're not comfortable with your material. You understand what I'm saying? So I think even that should be a factor, like in certain battles. But that's one of the things we decided to give a pass, because we like, yo, we just happy if you got through your shit, clean and shit like that. But it's a lot more things that people should be looking at when they're judging these battles. So shout out to Organic. I'm saying, if y'all need a judge for the East Coast division, I'm here. You understand what I'm saying? So, shout out to Poison Pen. If you happen to see this, holla at your boy, man. You feel me? I get y'all right when y'all do the East Coast judging and everything. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this being a dope tournament. It's still a lot more dope battles to look forward to. You got the Marv one Engage that I feel like is gonna be a fire one. You got the Oops and Clone that I think is gonna be incredible. They said the South is going. I believe they said the South is going this weekend coming up. That's D-Rex division. So let's just see how it goes, man. Let's just see how it goes from here. But I didn't want to keep y'all long. Just wanted to come on and address those, a couple of situations. And yeah, man, that's really all I came to talk about. So I'll holla at y'all soon, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I know it's getting cold out there, so go to NoMercyTV.com. Go to my merch tab and get you a No Mercy TV hoodie, and support the brand, man. We got a whole bunch of clothing and stuff up there. We still got the bandanas. We got a little bit of everything up there. So who knows? I might even throw a discount on the hoodie. So be on the lookout, man. Stay tuned to the website. Also shop.spreadshirt.com/NoMercyTV or something like that, and I'll come up. So that's really all I came to talk to y'all about. So I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all supporting No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com.